Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 5 in season number 4 of the NOFSRL Krispy Kreme series. We are here at the Watkins Glen International. It's the Lake Effect Ice Cream 125, the 4th time ever we've come here in the Krispy Kreme series, one of the original racetracks of this series here. And we're going to have a blast here this weekend at Watkins Glen. Always great when we come here in any series we run. And for the first time ever, the Turkey Hill Truck Series will be coming here tomorrow, so that means that all 5 series that we run on Napa Fam all come here to the Glen. Great place for a race, and we're going to have a great one here today. And we're going to start rolling off right here. As we'll get you guys the point standings coming into this 5th race of the season. Audra Baranowskis has led in the points the entire season, 72 points towards the championship for her. Austin Colano is 3 points behind. Juan Garcia is 5 points behind. Brad Stover 6 points behind. Aaron Walpole 9 points behind. All within 10 points coming into this race. And when we get to next week at the end of the Lucas Oil Raceway event, we'll be halfway through the season here in the Krispy Kreme series. So season's very short. You got to get those points when you can. And this is a huge opportunity for our pole sitter Eric Miller, who won at Toledo 2 races ago, 3 weeks ago, I should say. Going to be starting on the pole position here for this 10-lap event. Alongside him is Dylan Kreme in the number 20 machine. Dylan Kreme going for his first career Napa Fan win. Cody Sill on the inside of Tristan Allen, a couple of long-time Napa Fan veterans right there. Tristan Allen, the most experienced driver in the field. Ryan Kingard in number 57. Last year's ARCA champion alongside the number 9 of Mitch Hobbs. We got Jonathan Logan and Carter Friesen in row number 4. Juan Garcia and Victor Delgado round out top 10 starting positions here from the Watkins Glen International. Of course, like I mentioned, tomorrow, first time ever, the Turkey Hill Truck Series heading to the Glen. And we run the same exact physics package in this series as we do in the truck. So the racing we're going to see here today is probably going to be very similar to what you guys are going to see tomorrow in the Lake Effect Ice Cream 175. But this, the Lake Effect Ice Cream 125, it's been in the Krispy Kreme series for every single season. And once again, we're going to be crowning another winner on Napa Fan here today. And we could see ourselves a first-time winner. We had Mitch Hobbs and Dylan Kreme both starting in the top 6. Both of those drivers have a very good chance at getting the race victory. Have yet to have a 2-time winner this season. Of course, we are only 4 races into the season. But Audra Baranowskis, Austin Colano, Eric Miller, and Brad Stover have all won races this season, and pretty much anyone has a shot at this win. Even though it's only 10 laps, I think we could see some passes on the racetrack. Here we go. Coming off at turn number 11 to take the green flag. Here we go in the Lake Effect Ice Cream 125 at Watkins Glen. So Eric Miller getting the jump on the inside. Lots of times we see that outside lane get the jump, and we did with Tristan Allen. He was starting 4th for this race, already going for the 2nd position on Dylan Kreme. Cody Sill did not get a good jump on that start. He has fallen all the way back to 6th already. They're still side by side for 2nd, and that is exactly what Eric Miller wants to see. In the wall, Christopher Alphaby. But no major contact, and they keep it going. Of course, we are on the road course, which means there are no cautions in this event. So if they wreck, they wreck. We keep on going. Tristan Allen has cleared Kreme for the 2nd position. And Eric Miller trying to pull away from the veteran driver in the 06. Tristan Allen has yet to win a race this year on Napa Fan. Of course, he did go winless in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, like he usually does, unfortunately, but he is one of the all-time winningest drivers on Napa Fan, I believe, at 16 career wins, going for number 17 here today. Dylan Kreme really wide, entering turn number 10. Trying to keep Carter Friesen behind him. A couple of guys off right there. You see Dale Salzman and Brad Stover. And this is the trouble corner, turn number 11. So those guys go a little wide right there. We're going to see that throughout the course of the day and even tomorrow as well. But Eric Miller able to hold on. He's going to lead lap number 1 and get a bonus point towards the championship for that lap lead right there. Dylan Kreme to the inside of Tristan Allen, trying to take second away. This is the toughest place to make a move on the inside, entering turn 1 and through the S's. You usually do not get a good drive off on the inside through that portion of the racetrack. It's usually the carousels, the first good place to make a pass here. And with that, Tristan Allen's going to remain in the second position. A lot of great battles on the racetrack right now. Aaron Walpole, who comes into this race 9 points behind, is all the way at the end of the field. All of these guys right on each other, and with the high downforce on these race machines, they're going to stay close together on this fast road course. This is one of the fastest road courses in the world, the Watkins Glen International, and we're seeing that right here with the Krispy Kreme series. Carter Friesen off just a little bit. Mitch Hobbs going to try to make a run on the outside. We'll have to see if he can do so. And that's turn 7 right there. Not going to be able to do so. Tristan Allen able to stay ahead of Dylan Kreme. Carter Friesen, however, might lose this position to Mitch Hobbs as they enter turn number 8. Dylan Kreme going to try to make a move, entering turn 8 on Tristan Allen, unable to make that move work. Mitch Hobbs is going to stay in the 5th position. A great run right now for Ryan Kinghart. It's been a very tough season for him. Only 15 total points earned in the first 4 races. That is an average of 3 1/4, I think. No, 3.75. Yeah, 3.75 points per race. That's not good at all for him. Eric Miller overshot the corner. Here comes Tristan Allen. And at the line, Allen is going to lead the lap. That could just be the finish of the race. And Tristan Allen took advantage of Eric Miller overshooting turn 11. New leader here at Watkins Glen. It's Tristan Allen in the 06, leading in the Lake Effect Ice Cream 125. And Eric Miller is far from being out of this thing. I don't believe he hit the wall. He just overshot the corner a little bit and lost a little bit of speed, but Tristan Allen was waiting for that mistake to be made. Dylan Kreme remains in the 3rd position. And Mitch Hobbs trying to get on Carter Friesen once again. He might get it here if he keeps the inside through the carousel. He's got to run. He's going to take it away. Great job there out of Mitch Hobbs. Took him a while to get a full lap under speed in qualifying yesterday, but he was able to get it to work. Could not make the pass on Carter Friesen. Friesen really entered turn number 6 well. Powered it down, entering the boot. Ryan Kinghart on the outside of Mitch Hobbs, trying to take the position away on the outside through turn 7. Not going to be able to do so. Mitch Hobbs remains in the 5th position. So they all stay where they have been running pretty much this entire race. The only change we've seen, really, in the top 5 was that battle for the race lead, or that pass for the race lead, I should say, when Tristan Allen took advantage of Eric Miller's mistake to get around the number 14. Jonathan Logan on Cody Sill. Cody Sill started 3rd for this race. He's fallen all the way back to the 8th position, now under fire for 9th. Right there with Jonathan Logan. One driver I see, that's our points leader deep in the field. Audra Baranowska's 21st right now and a lot of damage. I believe there might have been a bit of contact between her and Wade Lindell, possibly. We saw Wade Lindell have an issue at Charlotte last week. He's once again running in the last position here at Watkins Glen. Not exactly what you want. If you want to go for a championship here in the Krispy Kreme series, you see him 11 seconds off the race leader. Tristan Allen looking to pull away from Eric Miller. Friesen trying to get a run through the S's, unable to do so on Dylan Kreme. Juan Garcia's found a way around Ryan Kinghart. He's now up to the 6th position. Kinghart's in 7th. Cody Sill is 8th. Wasn't 8th at the line, though. Jonathan Logan actually beat him at the line that last time, but Sill was able to get back around the 21. We'll have to see if Logan's going to make a move. He will, right to the inside of Cody Sill. He's going to get the run through the carousel and take the 8th position away from the 3rd place starting driver. But Cody Sill got to run back to the inside in turn number 7. Turn number 6, excuse me. Oh, in the wall hard again! That's Christopher Altheby. That's the second time he's done that in this race. He's going to lose a position here. Most likely to Ashland Boyd on the outside. He's going to hold the inside lane right there. Victor Delgado with a move here. On Cody Sill, he's got to run on Dale Salzman. Try to get to the inside of Sill, could not get there. Salzman going to have the advantage through turn 9. Salzman's going to try to get to the inside of Cody Sill through turn 9, unable to do so. Here they come to turn 10. Starting to pull away just a little bit in the top few positions. Tristan Allen holding on to the race lead. He's got to be careful not to make a mistake off of turn 11. Dylan Kroom going to tap the outside wall. Here comes Carter Friesen. I believe Friesen might have gotten him for third at the line. He's going to have the inside and around hard. Zach Winkle. Looks like he got caught up there with the 54 machine of Larry Hagan. Tough break there for Zach Winkle. That car is destroyed, but he should be able to continue. It's going to help out Audrey Baranowskis a little bit, but the way things are running, she is not going to leave this race the points leader, ending her chances of being the points leader throughout the entire season. Top 2 have pulled away here at Watkins Glen. Tristan Allen, Eric Miller. Friesen was unable to make the move on Dylan Kroom. The top 2 have pulled away by 2 seconds on the rest of the field. And Eric Miller all over the back bumper of Tristan Allen. We'll have to see if he makes a move on him throughout any of the turns through the boot. Here's turn 6. They're going to stay single file. Mitch Hobbs has been trying to get around Carter Friesen this entire race. There's Juan Garcia. Oh, off the racetrack a little bit. That was Jonathan Logan. Looks like Cody Sill might get the position on him. Not quite. Logan with a good run, though. On the inside of turn 7. They enter through turn number 8. He's going to have the advantage when Cody Sill might try to get on Ryan Kinghart. Not going to do so. Kinghart remaining in the 7th position. Dale Salzman here in the number 19. Behind these guys, waiting for them to possibly make a mistake. We haven't really seen many wrecks in this race. We did see that one with Zach Winkle and Larry Hagan, but other than that, it's been a relatively clean race. Here's Dylan Kroom under fire from Carter Friesen again. In the wall, Tristan Allen. He overshot turn 11. Here comes Eric Miller to the inside for the race lead. He's not going to be able to get a good advantage, though. That is entering turn number 1. And the outside's going to power through, and Allen will remain out front for now. Miller's going to try to get an advantage here on the inside. Carter Friesen doing all he can to get around Dylan Kroom through the S's. And they're still side by side. If he can keep side by side down the backstretch, he's going to get it. Miller with a run on Tristan Allen for the race lead. Back behind here, they're still side by side. They're side by side for first and for third. Entering the carousel. Eric Miller with the advantage on Tristan Allen. They remain side by side off of turn number 5. Here they come in the turn number 6. And Allen's going to have the advantage as they enter the boot. It's difficult to make a pass here, but it's very possible to make a pass. And Carter Friesen showed us that right there. Got around Dylan Kroom. Friesen now in the 3rd position. We're halfway through the Lake Effect Ice Cream 125. And it is going to be a tough battle all the way to the end of this race here at Watkins Glen. So Allen, Miller, Friesen, Kroom, Mitch Hobbs under fire from Juan Garcia. Look at Juan Garcia to possibly take the points lead away, exiting today's event. Gonna follow with our race leader through turn number 11 once again. He's wide. He's gonna tap the wall again. Eric Miller looking to get a run on him once again. He's not going to have enough, though. He's going to try the inside on the 06, but he's not going to be able to power it down correctly, I do believe. So difficult to make the inside work through turn number 1. Friesen able to keep Kreme behind him, but all that this is doing is keeping everybody close together the later into this race. The later as... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Who cares? Who cares about the English anymore? We're having a good race. That's what counts, and it's going to be intense all the way to the finish. I know that much. Tristan Allen trying to hold on for his first win of 2019. It's one of the Napa fan legends right here. Even though he's never won a Chick-fil-A Cup Series points-paying race, he's won everything else, and he'd love to get another one here today. Dylan Kreme trying to get a run for third on Carter Friesen. As Juan Garcia waits in the wings in fifth, Mitch Hobbs fell back to sixth. Kingart is in seventh, Cody Sill, Dale Salzman, Jonathan Logan. And the rest of the field relatively spread out right there. You see Audrey Baranowskis all the way back in 20th. Aaron Walpole, Noah Cars deep in the field. Austin Kalana had a good day for him. Came into this race second in the points. He'll surpass Audrey Baranowskis the way they're currently running. But with Juan Garcia in fifth, Garcia's going to take the points lead outright from the third position in the points if he finishes where he currently is running. Tristan Allen trying to hold on here. Eric Miller's a great driver. He showed us that at Toledo. And Allen's going to take a pretty good line there through turn number 11 to avoid contact. Kreme and Juan Garcia in the wall. Both drivers were running in the top 5 the entire race. Ryan Kingert has also gone around, and he's upside down. And this is going to majorly shuffle up the points. We got a lot of cars shuffling around here. This is exactly what Audrey Baranowskis needed. Kingart went around, or I would assume overshot the corner. Brad Stover was involved, and Baranowskis is going to gain a couple of positions because of that. And Juan Garcia really fell back. Cody Sill's got an issue. Cody Sill with a mechanical issue in the number 28. That is the worst place to be stopped on the racetrack. Back to the race lead. Tristan Allen is now still, I should say, the race leader. Now it is Carter Friesen in second, as he's gotten around Eric Miller. Mitch Hobbs is now in the fourth position, I should say, and fifth is a battle between Victor Delgado and Dale Salzman. A lot of these guys are going to really move up in the points. You know, as a matter of fact, Juan Garcia and Dylan Kreme did not lose too many positions, so Garcia is still in the position to be the points leader at the end of the race. He actually only lost... what was it? He's now 8th, so he really only lost about 3 or 4 positions. Not too bad, really. Now, that could come into effect once we crown a champion in December. But that could have been a lot worse for both Dylan Kreme and Juan Garcia in the championship. Christopher Alphaby has found his way into the top 10, and Noah Cars, who was deep in the field to start this race. I believe he's just inside the top 10 right now. Back to the race lead. Carter Friesen has a fast race car as we got 2 laps to go, and now Delgado has wrecked with Salzman. They were battling for the 5th position, and they got into it through turn 11. This is great news for Juan Garcia. He might end up finishing where he is initially running before he wrecked. And if that's the case for Garcia, pretty good day for that 22 team. Salzman's able to hold on there in the 4th position, or should I say the 5th position. Top 4 pulled away. Carter Friesen to the inside, trying to take the win away from Tristan Allen. He's all over the back bumper now. That 06 is not doing too well on the aerodynamic side. You see that left side all torn up. Carter Friesen has a clean race car, and on the outside through turn number 6. He's got the run. They're side by side for the race lead. He's got the inside through turn 7. Out around! Tristan Allen spun him! To the race lead, Eric Miller in the 14. Carter Friesen got spun. He just got dumped completely by Tristan Allen. They're both going to fall back. It's Eric Miller and Mitch Hobbs, the top 2, coming to the white flag here at Watkins Glen. Remember what I said at the beginning of the race? This could be the wildest race of the season. Well, it has been the wildest race of the season, no doubt about it. Coming to the white flag, our pole sitter has found himself back in the lead. Mitch Hobbs trying to find a way around him to steal this win away. Friesen is third, Allen is fourth, Salzman is fifth, Juan Garcia is sixth, Noah Kars, Christopher Altheby, Dylan Kreme, and Ashland Boyd, the top 10. And Eric Miller overshot turn 11, white flag for Mitch Hobbs. Unbelievable. The first half of this race was extremely calm, and the second half was utter chaos. And all Mitch Hobbs has to do is race a clean lap, and he's got the race victory. Miller now third, Carter Friesen in second, Tristan Allen looking to take third away from the number 14. But this race has completely turned over on its head, and it's now Mitch Hobbs leading the field on the final lap of the race. The battle's on for second. Eric Miller still has a shot at getting around Carter Friesen. I don't know what happened to Eric Miller. There's no left side damage on that race car. We're going to have to see what happened as we were following through the field. But Mitch Hobbs is now the race leader. Unbelievable race here at Watkins Glen in the Krispy Kreme series. Never seen anything like this before, but Watkins Glen is the place that gives you that kind of a race. We've seen so many wild and crazy events happen here in the past. And we had another one here today. And in the end of it all, Mitch Hobbs looks to come home with his first career Napa fan win. And all he did was run a clean race. And that's all you needed to do to win here today at Watkins Glen, because everyone else did not. 2 more corners for Mitch Hobbs. As long as he does not overshoot turn number 11 significantly, this race win is his. Mitch Hobbs, number 9. Gonna take it easy through turn number 11, and he's gonna get his first career Napa fan win. Mitch Hobbs wins the Like Effect Ice Cream 125 at the Glen. Off the corner, Carter Friesen will finish second. Eric Miller, Tristan Allen, another wreck, Juan Garcia, and Dale Salzman. Altheby is gonna gain a position. Troxel's gonna gain a position, and I don't know if Garcia beat Colano, but Colano's going to be the new points leader at the end of all this, because he finished close enough to Juan Garcia to surpass him. Actually finished ahead of him. Oh my goodness. Zach Winkle and the 44 all torn up. We had so much else going on out there. I see Aaron Walpole with damage. Jonathan Logan with damage. We had so many wrecks occur at the end of this race. So much to review. But Mitch Hobbs, the cleanest car on the racetrack, is going to come home with the race win here at Watkins Glen. Wow. We're going to have to review a lot that happened here. A lot of damage on so many guys. I don't know where to start. Just trying to think, where do I start to review all of this? Oh boy, let's go ahead and see what happened. Bring out, well, it didn't bring out a caution, but it would have if we had the cautions turned on here today at Watkins Glen. Let's start with this one. Dylan Kreme and Juan Garcia. And Kreme came down on Garcia, and then up here, Kinghart got spun around. Salzman pushed him just a little bit. Logan got tapped, and Stover was the one who sent him upside down. But that is what transpired on lap 7. And then, the next lap around, the same exact thing happened between Victor Delgado and Dale Salzman. And if that did not occur, both of those drivers could have ended up finishing second, or either of those drivers could have ended up finishing in the second position. Then on lap 9, and we saw this happen live, Carter Friesen was trying to make a move on the 06 of Tristan Allen. He actually got around him, and Tristan Allen dumps him through turn number 7. I've never seen anything like that before. Just spun him right around. It gave way to Eric Miller and Mitch Hobbs to battle it out. But Eric Miller, who started on the pole and hung with Tristan Allen the entire race, overshot turn 11. And you're going to see that right here as they're coming to the white flag. He's barely hanging on ahead of Mitch Hobbs. And we've seen this all day long occur off of turn number 11 when those guys overshoot the corner. Eric Miller just drove off a little bit too much, and he barely tapped it and just spun around, and Mitch Hobbs got around on the outside of him, almost got caught up. Thankfully he did not. Pretty much stopped Eric Miller, allowed Carter Friesen to get back around, and Mitch Hobbs was gone, and that was it for the rest of the race. And then, as a result, all these guys bunched up. And this is where the last lap wreck happened. This was the most violent of them all. Aaron Walpole in the 18 and Jonathan Logan in the 21 getting the worst of it as they go up the S's. This happens right where the chicane is, down the backstretch. And right here, they're all single file. But they're not single file by the time they get to the carousel. And I think they're all trying to get around the slow number 11, or actually, they're getting around Cody Sill. Cody Sill has an issue. Noah Carr is in the Christopher Alphabet. Kreme pushes up in the Walpole. Walpole comes back down in to Jonathan Logan, and Zach Winkle is there with nowhere to go. So it was because of Cody Sill's issue. It slowed the pack up, bunched them all up, entering the carousel. That's the worst place to bunch up. But after all of that, Mitch Hobbs able to come home with the race victory. You're going to see the official standings right there. Mitch Hobbs winning it here today at the Watkins Glen International. Carter Friesen finishing second. Even after all that happened with Eric Miller, still got a really nice third place run. Tristan Allen finishing fourth. At least I think that's how it went. Yes. And Dale Salzman coming across the line. You're going to see this here. This was the last accident. We had so much go on in the final 3 laps. Salzman actually overshot the corner, came back down on the 22 of Juan Garcia. Salzman did not affect his position. Able to finish ahead of all those guys, but you see all the positions that Juan Garcia lost there. Also lost the position to Austin Colano, which means, as you look at the points, that Austin Colano is going to be your new points leader in the 03 machine. I'm not going to discuss the points right now. I don't have them all formed up, but I am pretty sure that 03 is going to be your new points leader here in the Krispy Kreme series heading into the Lucas Oil Raceway. Of course, the next race here in the Krispy Kreme series is going to be the whatever it's going to be at the Lucas Oil Raceway. I've yet to come up with a name for that race. How about the Altoids 200? Because I got a tin of Altoids right here. We're just going to call it the Altoids 200 just because I got a tin of Altoids right next to me. Altoids 200 at the Lucas Oil Raceway. October 31st, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to be a fun one there on that short track. I'm really intrigued to see how that race is going to play out. But I do know it's going to be a fun one. And yeah, the Altoids 200. Because I got some Altoids right here. How about that? That's how we name races now. I got some Altoids. I got Altoids and Coke. I wonder if that'll work the same as Mentos and Diet Coke. I don't know. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Mitch Hobbs, your race winner here in the Krispy Kreme series from Watkins Glen. If you liked this race, you're going to like what you see tomorrow. It's probably going to be very similar in the Lake Effect Ice Cream 175 at Watkins Glen in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Congratulations to Mitch Hobbs, your race winner here at Watkins Glen next week. Like I mentioned, on October 31st, going to be the Altoids 200 at the Lucas Oil Raceway. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a great night. See you tomorrow morning for the Lake Effect Ice Cream 175 in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. I will see you guys later.
Gimme new.